Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashoda Nandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Very good. So here's the responsible man.
You can still choose, but
Yeah.
this best was done yesterday.
He didn't know. He just put it.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Well, if you tell me that we're reading from CC, then we're reading from CC.
That means the word should be starting from the next time. I mean, this best was done yesterday. Okay, yeah.
We do it again. Can we turn this light on, maybe?
See what you can.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Joy Joy Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Joy Joy Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
So my wife tells me that Jai in Bengali means I'm coming. They say joy. Of course, Jai is, I guess, Hindi. In the Hindi-speaking population of India, they say Jai. But in Bengal, they say joy. And Jai means something else. It's interesting to know. A little bit.
I mean, I'm trying to like imitate it, like Bengali just say,
Yeah, you're good at making impressions.
Yep.
Voice impressions.
Bengali impressions.
So, I will never be perfect in reciting Bengali or Sanskrit. But I try a little bit. Otherwise, my wife will get on my case.
Then you have to practice.
Because I'm correcting her English sometimes, so she corrects. She's also
practice in a Pandit school to learn Bengali.
Yeah, she's also correcting me. So maybe you have it on your phone. I don't know. Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
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 Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Goswami.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Goswami.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavata Gai.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Goswami.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Se Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Goswami.
I know they say Chaitanya, right?
Chaitanya.
Huh?
Chaitanya.
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 So you can try.
Nanda Sutta Baliyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Say Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Goshani.
Say Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Nanda Sutta Baliyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai.
Say Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani.
Say Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosani. Nanda Sutta Bhalyandre Bhagavate Gai. Say Krishna Avatirna Chaitanya Gosai. So that's, if you pronounce it short like that, it fits in the meter. Gosai and Gosani is the same. It's the same as Gosani. You don't say Gosani. Yeah.
It's a bit strange when it's written sometimes. I mean, the meter.
Yeah, written and spoken language is not the same.
Yeah, probably this one didn't seem to be written in Bengali version.
Just like French, the way you read it and the way you speak it, it's very different, isn't it? Nanda Sutta, the son of Nanda Maharaj, Bali, as Yandre, who, Bhagavate, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Gai is sung. Say that Krishna, you can figure it out. Avatirna, descended. Chaitanya Gosai, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He whom Srimad Bhagavatam describes as the son of Nanda Maharaj has descended to earth as Lord Chaitanya. Purport: according to the rules of rhetorical arrangement for efficient composition in literature, a subject should be mentioned before its predicate. The Vedic literature frequently mentions Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan, and therefore these three terms are widely known as the subjects of transcendental understanding. But it is not widely known that what is approached as the impersonal Brahman is the effulgence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's transcendental body. Nor is it widely known that the Supersoul or Paramatma is only a partial representation of Lord Chaitanya, who is identical with Bhagavan himself. Therefore, the descriptions of Brahman as the effulgence of Lord Chaitanya, Paramatma as his partial representation, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, as identical with Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must be verified by evidence from authoritative Vedic literature. The author wants to establish first that the essence of the Vedas is Vishnu Tattva, the absolute truth, Vishnu, the all-pervading Godhead. The Vishnu Tattva has different categories, of which the highest is Lord Krishna. The ultimate Vishnu Tattva, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, and throughout the Vedic literature, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, the same Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is described as Nanda Sutta, the son of King Nanda. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that Nanda Sutta has again appeared as Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because the conclusion of the Vedic literature is that there is no difference between Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This the author will prove. If it is thus proved that Sri Krishna is the origin of all tattvas, truth, namely Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan, and that there is no difference between Sri Krishna and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it will not be difficult to understand that Sri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is also the same origin of all tattvas. The same absolute truth as he is revealed to students of different realizations is called Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Om Agnana Timirandhasya Kyanandena Shalakaya Chakshuron Militan Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pastatadi Shatarine Vanja Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So Lord Chaitanya is the transcendental gardener. What is he cultivating? Eggplants? He's cultivating the love of Godhead, love of Krishna. And in order to make things grow, you have to do three things, especially. What should you do? What are the three main activities of growing things? Do you know that? You know. What does a plant need? Yes, soil. You can say fertilizing. So on. Soil is there, but you need to add some fertilizer. And water. Sun, yeah, that we don't need to give the sun, but we have to do fertilizing, watering, weeding. And in the same way we should also be doing when we are trying to cultivate the holy names. And it is also described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that there is, if I'm not wrong, the Bengali word is upashaka. Is that correct? Upashaka. It's, I cannot remember where it is. I think it's in Madhya Lila. There is some upashaka which is unwanted weeds. And there is a very interesting verse which says that this upashaka grows along with the bhakti creeper, and it looks just like the bhakti creeper. So, and it's described what it is, these weeds that because when you water, if you want to make say you want to grow some eggplants, you water the eggplants, but the water goes everywhere around it, so you get weeds. So when we're cultivating the bhakti creeper, weeds are growing along with that, so we have to be careful. We can say that you grow the bhakti creeper and you get many benefits, material benefits even, along with that. It's not that when we surrender to Krishna that Krishna will not take care of us. For example, he's promising that also in Bhagavad Gita. He says, do not worry. You just surrender to me and don't worry too much about how you are going to maintain yourself. I will take care of that. So we get things also. Krishna will definitely take care of his surrendered souls. So sometimes we get a lot. We get money, we get power, we may get position. And then if we are not careful, that can it can cause some trouble if it goes to our head, as we say. We have seen it. People who has gotten positions in spiritual movements, in ISKCON, and it went to their head. So how to avoid? Maybe that's not the problem. Usually, many devotees they don't have so much power or wealth, but some devotees do. So how to avoid being affected by these benefits that come? One time, Ravindra Sarup asked Prabhupada. They were talking about different things, but then he asked Prabhupada, how do we avoid becoming like demons? It was in connection with, they were talking about the first canto of Bhagavatam, where Prabhupada outlines a Krishna-conscious government, actually. If you read the first canto carefully, you will understand that. He has a vision of a Krishna-conscious country with kings. How Maharaj Parikshit dealt with the age of Kali, specifically in that chapter. There you can see that Prabhupada, he's giving also some different kind of advice how you can rule a country, a Krishna conscious state. So Ravindra Sarupi was worried about that because he could see that there were many fanatic devotees in ISKCON. So he was thinking, oh no, fundamentalism, it's a holy war or whatever. And then they were talking. He was talking with Prabhupada about that, and about, he was asking Prabhupada, so Prabhupada, you envision a time when devotees will rule countries and command armies? Prabhupada said, yes. And he was very worried, Ravindra, because he had this doubt about Krishna consciousness. But then he asked Prabhupada, so how do we, for example, if you're in such a high position that you're ruling a country, for example, or something like that. He said, how do we avoid becoming like demons? And he gave a very simple answer. He gave two numbers, 4, 16. You can guess what that means. 4 regulative principles and 16 rounds. And Ravindra, he thought that, is that it? Is that enough, Prabhupada? Prabhupada, yes, that's enough. It sounds like a basic thing that it's not very complicated, but we have to do it. We have to do it every day. So we are growing a plant. And we have to every day take care of that plant. We cannot let other activities overshadow this main activity of chanting the holy names. That there's a risk of that, and I'm not an exception also. That we have so many activities. Some people like me, I have this nature of doing so many different things. I like it. I like to start new projects and manage things and so on. So the tendency is to forget our real business in the course of being engaged in so many different things. That's supposed to be maybe for Krishna, but if the main activity of chanting is not there, and not just chanting, okay, we chant, and then we can move on. Okay, now I chant, okay, let's move on. Not like that. The chanting should be exclusive it should be our private life with Krishna, and we should give him 100% attention. That is the beginning of love. If we start to give all our attention to the holy name, then Krishna will also reciprocate. But if we are chanting and we have our japa mala maybe in the hand, the mouth is saying Hare Krishna, but then maybe we check, especially of course in classic, we check our phone, or we think about something, or then we talk a little bit, then we chant again, and then we talk a little bit with the neighbor. Or then all of a sudden we think, oh, I have to do this and that. Then we start doing things. We still have the japa mala in the hand, but then we start doing things. We're still chanting. Then at one point, the japa mala just goes on the shelf and it's finished. See, he's also going now. Gradually, the mind takes over, and we end up being completely distracted. Have you tried that? Have you ever tried that? And then it can even become a daily routine. That our mind convinces us that, okay, yeah, I can do other things while chanting, or I'll manage things on my phone while chanting. And then, okay, it looks like I took 16 beats down, so they're done now. But did you really chant for Krishna, or is it just done so that we can move on? Not like that. I think the same tendency is there with maybe our family members even. Can be like we are so modern people. They are so concerned about their work or their career that they forget about their own wife or their own family. And then all of a sudden they realize that my spouse maybe is going to leave me because I don't pay any attention. That's also there. Yeah. So in the same way with Krishna, we should not become so absorbed in other things that ultimately we will either forget Krishna or we will just put him in the back seat. And yeah, we have to be Krishna conscious, but there are so many other things, so it becomes one among many other things. What is the definition of pure devotional service? There's a verse from the Nectar of Devotion, the famous verse. Yeah. And that means that karma and jnana should not be more important than bhakti. So karma and jnana includes everything else, work, whatever, philosophy or whatever we read, things. And so there is also a process of being able to focus is nowadays very difficult. Most people have a very short, attention span. Shorter and shorter. You cannot focus for a very long time. Then immediately you have to do something different. So Krishna is also addressing this in Bhagavad Gita. And he is telling us what to do. He says in the 6th chapter, for example, in the Jnana Yoga section, in verse 26, he says that from wherever the mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, one must certainly withdraw it and bring it back under the control of the self. So this is when we are chanting japa. That's what we have to do all the time. Bring the mind back. Goes away, we bring it back. And we should never give up. If we give up, then we will just go down on the platform of Nama Parat. So we should stay at least on the Nama path. And then later he says different other things, and then Arjuna, he's objecting. He says it's not possible. In 33 he says, this seems impractical and unendurable, for the mind is restless and unsteady. And Krishna, he even says, yes, you're right. It is very difficult, but it's possible. With two things. What are the two things he mentions? To control the mind, you need two things. What is it? Practice and detachment. Suitable practice and detachment. What is the word? He says, he says, abhyasena, to count here. Abhyas is practice, and vairagya is detachment. So Krishna consciousness is definitely possible. It's possible when we are under proper guidance. And we have all the guidance we need, actually, from not only our present guru and all the devotees, but we have all the acharyas. This one also. Our great-grandfather, isn't it? We can say our father, or well, maybe great-great-grandfather. We have our guru. He's our father. Then you can say our grandfather, Acharya, is Prabhupada. He's not just any Acharya. He's the founder Acharya. Then we can say our great-grandfather is Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj, and our great arrière, what do you say, arrière-grand-père. Is that? This is Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. And we are lucky that we got his mercy. He didn't want any disciples. He was thinking it's just a disturbance or whatever. I don't know exactly the reasons why, but he didn't actually want to accept Bhakti Siddhanta until I think he threatened him to commit suicide. If you don't accept me as your disciple, I will jump in the river or something. Isn't it? So sometimes people are very eager to become a guru, but if you really want to become a guru, which wanting to become a guru is not really compatible with being a guru. Because if you're a guru, you are that will be natural authority. Again, Ravindra speaks about there are two types of authority. There may be more, but there's the natural authority, and then there is the tyranny, or the tyrant. What do you say? Tyrant. The one who takes the authority which he doesn't really deserve. And people surrender to him. People who are surrendering to that type of guru, they are servile. Do you know this word? Can you say it? Servility. Have you heard this word? Servility means it seems like you're humble, but it's not humility, it's false humility, because he is not your authority, but you accept him as your authority, but he is like you can say like a dictator or whatever. So great personalities like Kishore Das Babaji, he's not very interested in having followers, even to the point that I think he was staying in kind of disgusting places to stay away from the public. But he was staying near one toilet or something, so that people will just come and disturb, give me blessings, especially in India. It's a good culture that you want blessings from the sadhu, but what kind of blessings? That's the question. What is it they say in India? Give me a house by the beach, Jai Jagadish. Isn't it? I've heard that somewhere. Yeah, but they say in India, it's a kind of saying. Something more, not just a house by the beach, but it somehow rhymes with Jai Jagadish. Which, of course, is good. You go to God when you want something. It's good. But even better is that you just want to satisfy God and not ask for anything. That's even better. Yeah. So if people who may be a little eager to become a guru, they may get a shock when they actually get disciples. Because having disciples, I don't have any disciples. I have some workers and I have a wife. Having disciples is no fun. You will not be, it's not enjoyable. I think we can say that. Because what does it really mean to have disciples? It means you have to correct them. And they don't like it. So, of course, you can become a popular guru that just smiles and sort of just goes along with everything the disciples say, but that's not really the guru's position. Is to you have to make advancement in Krishna consciousness, and in order to make advancement, you have to become purified, and becoming purified hurts. It's not painless. It's painful, but it's a good pain. Do you have a saying in French that it has to hurt before it does good? There must be something in French. No?
There is a saying for a woman that you have to suffer to be beautiful. That's French.
Yeah. Il faut souffrir pour la beauté.
Il faut souffrir pour la belle. It's like French culture around beauty.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have heard ça. Il y a d'autres expressions françaises qui disent qu'il faut souffrir pour gagner quelque chose.
On peut dire il faut qu'il fasse mal avant que ça fait du bien. No? Sometimes the doctors will also tell you. I had one experience. I'll tell you one experience I had with a doctor. So I came to the hospital. Tu comprends ou pas? No? You understand French? Il va apprendre. Ok, je vais dire en français. C'est une histoire. C'est une histoire d'un docteur. J'étais à l'hôpital à Châteauroux. C'est pour faire le point que pour être purifié, ça fait mal dans la conscience de Krishna. C'est pas sans douleur. Donc, un gourou, c'est pas juste quelqu'un qui est d'accord avec tout ce que tu fais. Donc, il y avait un docteur et j'avais un truc, comment ça s'appelle? Un kyste, ici, et c'était infecté. Il était gros. Et le docteur, il a dit, ok, assieds-toi, installez-vous. Il a pris un couteau. Et l'infirmière, il a dit, oh, est-ce qu'il ne faut pas le donner de... Comment ça s'appelle? Anesthésie. Il a dit, non, c'est pas la peine. Il a pris le couteau. Je sentais le couteau sur le crâne. Et ça faisait très, très, très mal. Mais après, c'était fini. Donc, la conscience de Krishna... La conscience de Krishna, des fois, c'est comme ça, pas tout le temps. Des fois, il faut couper. Il faut couper les attachements. Et c'est le devoir du gourou de faire ça. Voilà. Donc, avoir des disciples, c'est pas... comment dire? C'est pas fun. Des fois, on utilise fun aussi en français. Donc, un vrai gourou, c'est pas quelqu'un qui veut être gourou. Donc, des fois, c'est un choc pour une personne qui est trop impatient d'être gourou. Quand les disciples viennent, ils découvrent que c'est difficile. Il faut s'en occuper d'eux. C'est comme avoir des enfants, ou des animaux. Voilà. Parce qu'on parle de Gorakishore Das Babaji, il ne voulait pas des disciples. Même pas qu'un seul. C'était nécessaire de le forcer pour accepter Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj. En fait, il a dit, si tu ne m'acceptes pas, je vais commettre suicide. Je me suicide dans la rivière. C'était sur un pont. It was on a bridge, I think they met. As far as I know. And he was saying that I will jump off the bridge. Je vais sauter du pont et voilà, mourir dans la Gange, si tu ne m'acceptes pas. Il a dit, ok. D'accord. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions? Any questions?
Est-ce qu'on sait les enseignements, les instructions que Jean-Baptiste a données à...
Moi, non. Mais si tu demandes à ton gourou, il va te dire. Je ne sais pas du tout qu'est-ce qu'il a dit. Pas du tout. C'était un Babaji. Et les Babaji, peut-être qu'ils ne parlent pas trop, je ne sais pas. Mm. Des fois, les Babaji se comportent un peu comme des fous. Après, Bhaktisiddhanta, c'était un grand érudit qui a étudié les shastras. Il a étudié les shastras de l'astronomie. C'est ça? L'astronomie ou l'astrologie? C'est pas la même chose. Mais en fait, même Bhaktisiddhanta, il a renoncé ça un peu pour se dédier plus directement à Krishna. Et il a chanté 1 milliard tours. Je pense que, non, 1 milliard, non. Ça l'a pris 9 ans, je pense. Il a juste chanté. Beaucoup. Toute la journée. Je ne sais pas combien. Il y avait une parapluie et un petit chalet. Et pas grand-chose. Sometimes we want a lot of information about if there's an appearance day or some special thing in the calendar, but we should not forget the teachings. And not just the general teachings, but what are we supposed to be learning? What is it that we need to hear? And not just hear, goes in and then goes out in the other side. We hear and then we act on that knowledge. Or maybe if we are hearing from someone who is not our direct Shiksha or Diksha Guru, then we can take some inspiration. We don't have to do what all the devotees tell us to do. Then we go crazy. Because there are many devotees who like to instruct others. They may not have the authority. Voilà. Il ne faut pas seulement écouter, il ne faut pas oublier les instructions des grands personnages. Ce n'est pas seulement de l'information qu'il faut entendre. Il ne faut pas seulement donner des classes informatiques, on peut dire, qui donnent des informations. Ça ne suffit pas, il faut voir qu'est-ce qu'ils ont besoin d'entendre, les personnes qui sont là. Ceux qui écoutent, on n'écoute pas seulement, et ça sort de l'autre bout. Ça rentre là, ça sort là. Hop. Il faut agir sur les instructions dans notre vie, et spécialement notre gourou, mais même des dévots en général. On peut prendre de l'inspiration de tout le monde, mais ça ne va pas dire que tout le monde est mon gourou non plus. On va devenir fou si on fait ce que tout le monde dit. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de différents avis. Voilà. Mais on peut prendre de l'inspiration. Même parmi les karmés. Des fois, ils ne sont pas bêtes. Even the karmis can give you good advice. Believe it or not. So, any questions more or we move on? Petite question. Comment
on devient maître spirituel sans passer par la filière parentale?
C'est pas possible.
Quel est le processus actuel dans l'ISKCON pour devenir maître spirituel?
D'accord. Je suis pas sûr, mais c'est un peu compliqué.
Je crois que ça vient de plusieurs personnes qui trouvent que quelqu'un est qualifié et donc ils font une demande
Oui.
aux autorités dans l'ISKCON en disant j'aimerais que cette personne soit mon maître spirituel mais il n'est pas maître spirituel actuellement. Ça vient de potentiels disciples qui voient une pureté chez quelqu'un Et après, je crois qu'il y a une période.
Ça vient des disciples, des futurs disciples, ou ça vient du...
Ça peut venir aussi du monde spirituel, s'il est encore vivant, on fait des mots aidés à cette personne.
Ben, c'est mieux que s'il est vivant.
C'est une loi d'ailleurs qui est en train d'être discutée dans l'ISKCON, parce que...
C'est mieux si ça vient des disciples, à mon avis.
Pour l'instant, ça vient des disciples.
Oui.
Principalement, ça vient des potentiels.
D'accord, je ne savais pas.
Mais actuellement, ils sont en train de discuter parce qu'il y a une règle de respect que quand ton maître spirituel est vivant, tu ne peux pas devenir maître spirituel. Parce que s'il y a quelqu'un qui veut que tu sois son maître spirituel, en général, tu lui dis prends refuge à mon maître spirituel. Parce que c'est lui qui est plus qualifié que moi. Donc,
oui,
c'est que quand ton maître spirituel quitte son corps que toi, tu pourrais, s'il y a des personnes qui veulent. Mais actuellement, cette loi est en train d'être discutée parce que c'est quand même intéressant d'avoir un maître spirituel qui dit mon disciple est qualifié et vous pouvez commencer à prendre refuge en lui. Donc, dans certains cas, actuellement, si le maître spirituel il arrête de prendre des disciples et il dit voilà, maintenant je voudrais. C'est arrivé avec le mien, mon maître spirituel, son maître spirituel, il prenait plus de disciples et il a dit je voudrais que toi tu commences à prendre des disciples. Mais c'est assez rare pour l'instant. Ça vient plutôt des disciples. Et après, il y a un processus pendant quelques années où il est examiné, quoi. Quand il voyage, les présidents donnent des feedbacks, comment ça s'est passé, est-ce qu'il est sérieux, est-ce qu'il est là pour un matin, est-ce qu'il a un comportement sans colère, sans envie, est-ce qu'il fait du service, est-ce qu'il donne des classes, est-ce qu'il connaît la philosophie. Il est un peu examiné dans différents formes. Pendant plusieurs années pour voir si personne ne s'oppose. Il est sur une liste et s'il y a quelqu'un qui a des objections, il parle jusqu'à temps que si vraiment il y a une aucune objection et que tous les retours sont positifs, que cette personne elle a un comportement sain, à ce moment-là, et qu'il y a des disciples qui veulent être, à ce moment-là, il faut devenir un spirituel.
À mon avis, c'est un peu trop compliqué. C'est trop bureaucratique, comme beaucoup de choses. Pas seulement chez nous, partout. Ça c'est mon avis. Hein.
Dans les écrits, c'est quand même expliqué que les maîtres spirituels, naturellement, comme Prabhu disait au début de la classe, il y a une autorité qui est naturelle. C'est pas que j'arrive et je dis c'est moi qui ai le pouvoir et tu dois faire ce que je dis. L'autorité est naturelle dans le sens où si une personne elle est pure, les gens naturellement ils ont envie de la servir, ils ont envie de la respecter. Et donc on suit ce processus-là que si les disciples voient la pureté de quelqu'un et que naturellement ils ont envie de le servir et d'écouter ses enseignements parce que tout ce qu'il dit est inspirant, comme vous avez rencontré Kesha naturellement tout le monde adore ses classes, tout le monde est inspiré au quotidien, il y a de plus en plus de personnes qui voudraient que ce soit lui un maître spirituel, mais il n'est pas maître spirituel. Mais on voit qu'il y a cette autorité naturelle et que tout le monde voit son austérité. Les personnes qui ont vécu avec lui à la chambre, voient son austérité. C'est l'authenticité. L'authenticité à lui. Dans le sens. On parle souvent de notre spirituel authentique. Donc, qui a réalisé les choix. Comment on fait
Prabhupada il a dit, je veux que tous mes disciples deviennent gourous. Il a dit ça.
Selon vous, comment on voit l'authenticité?
C'est très difficile pour nous de l'extérieur de voir après effectivement de voir son implication dans la conscience de Krishna, son imprégnation dans la conscience de Krishna tous les jours. Mais après, on est dans sa tête, on est dans son mental, on ne peut pas savoir si les vies qu'on vend et quelles pensées là, si elles sont toujours liées à la conscience de Krishna. Moi, je suis passé vérifier.
Si on est sincère, on le voit. Il faut la sincérité pour voir le gourou. Et il y a des descriptions aussi dans les shastras. Comment il se comporte, qu'est-ce qu'il fait. Dans le Nectar of Devotion, la nectar de la dévotion, par exemple, là il y a beaucoup de descriptions. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, un dévot? Et une chose par exemple, il ne perd pas son temps. Il utilise son temps en servant Krishna, tout le temps. Chaque moment est dédié au service de Krishna. Et ça, on peut voir, c'est externe aussi. C'est pas seulement interne, c'est externe aussi. Ce qui est à l'intérieur, ça vient à l'extérieur aussi. C'est lié. Ça c'est possible de voir ça. Si on voit quelqu'un qui... on est attiré par quelqu'un et on veut prendre des instructions ou devenir disciple, il faut l'étudier. Il faut faire l'étude. Voilà.
C'est pour ça qu'habituellement, les maîtres spirituels, ils ne sont pas seuls. Il y a toujours quelqu'un qui voyage avec eux. Et donc, ils n'ont pas de moment où ils sont tout seuls, ils font n'importe quoi. Et quand je parle avec des gens qui voyagent avec les maîtres spirituels, ils disent à quel point c'est difficile de cacher quelque chose pendant très longtemps. Il y a un moment ou un autre, si on n'est pas pur, ça va se voir.
Mais ça va pas dire que le gourou il est parfait. Ça c'est une idée qui circule aussi, que le gourou il vient de Vaikuntha directement.
Oui, dans ISKCON, le principe du maître spirituel, c'est qu'il nous emmène au pied de Prabhupada. Et c'est Prabhupada le pur dévot. Lui, il est juste complètement sincère à vouloir servir Krishna et Prabhupada, et il nous amène au pied de Prabhupada, et c'est Prabhupada qui nous amène à Krishna. Donc ça, c'est un point important.
Lié à un maître spirituel, ce que je veux dire, c'est qu'il faut qu'il dise en nous, on prend les instructions qu'il faut pour nous faire avancer. Si on a pas cette qualité-là.
Normalement, si lui, il est vraiment sincère à vouloir servir Srila Prabhupada et à vouloir t'aider à servir Srila Prabhupada, il est mis en pouvoir par Srila Prabhupada et par Krishna pour pouvoir t'aider à te connecter à Srila Prabhupada. Il va Krishna, Srila Prabhupada, il va lui donner la pureté. Mais on voit aujourd'hui, beaucoup de maîtres spirituels, ils ne vont pas se permettre plus que ce qu'ils sont qualifiés, quoi.
Il demande, si c'est un vrai gourou, il ne va pas te demander de faire des choses qu'il ne suit pas lui-même. Par exemple, lui, s'il chante 16 tours, il suit les principes. Comme ça, il est autorisé. Il peut te demander de faire la même chose. Après, il y a différents niveaux. C'est pas tous les gourous qui sont très très avancés.
C'est pour ça qu'on encourage dans ISKCON à prendre du temps, d'écouter pendant plus d'un an les classes d'un maître spirituel, de voir si quand il parle, donne des classes, des instructions, si on sent que ça nous aide, que c'est ce que nous on a besoin d'entendre pour avancer spirituellement, donc prendre le temps de voir la relation si vraiment c'est quelqu'un qui peut nous aider.
Hare Krishna. I don't know if you understood some of that. There's a lot of hype about Guru Tattva. A lot of hype. Too much, I think. I see it like this a little bit. You want to be a carpenter, you need to follow the carpenter master. He will teach you. It's practical. It's not like you're getting married to him. I had that feeling a little bit with some. You turn it off now.